Want to learn how to live a more eco-friendly lifestyle? This video will take you on a journey through some of the most sustainable cities in the world, showcasing innovative solutions and inspiring you to make a positive impact on our planet. By the end of this exploration, you'll discover groundbreaking approaches that could transform how we think about urban living and maybe even inspire changes in your own community. Let me paint you a picture that might shock you. Right now, as you're watching this video, cities across the globe are consuming over 70% of the world's energy and producing more than 70% of global greenhouse gas emissions. Yet these same urban centers house more than half of humanity, and that number is climbing rapidly towards 70% by the year 2050. This creates what experts call the urban paradox. Cities are simultaneously the problem and the solution to our climate crisis. But here's where the story gets fascinating. While many cities struggle with pollution, traffic, and waste, others have cracked the code. They've discovered how to transform concrete jungles into thriving ecosystems that actually heal the planet while providing incredible quality of life for their residents. These pioneering cities aren't just reducing their environmental impact, they're proving that sustainable living can be more convenient, healthier, and surprisingly more enjoyable than traditional urban lifestyles. The clock is ticking louder than ever before. Climate scientists warn that we're living through the most critical decade in human history. Extreme weather events are becoming the new normal, with cities bearing the brunt of hurricanes, floods, heat waves, and droughts. Rising sea levels threaten coastal metropolises worldwide, while resource depletion forces urban planners to completely reimagine how cities function. The old model of endless consumption and waste is collapsing before our eyes. Consider this sobering reality. Every year, cities generate over 2 billion tons of solid waste, consume vast quantities of fresh water, and pump countless pollutants into the atmosphere. Traditional urban development patterns have created heat islands where temperatures soar above surrounding areas, making cities dangerously hot during summer months. Infrastructure built decades ago crumbles under the pressure of growing populations and changing climate patterns. Yet within this challenge lies unprecedented opportunity. Forward-thinking cities recognize that becoming sustainable isn't just about environmental responsibility, it's about survival, prosperity, and creating communities where people genuinely want to live. These cities understand that sustainability drives innovation, attracts investment, and builds resilience against future uncertainties. Let's journey to Copenhagen, Denmark, where an extraordinary transformation has taken place. This Nordic capital has become synonymous with sustainable urban living, achieving something most cities only dream about: carbon neutrality by 2025. Walking through Copenhagen feels like stepping into the future, where sustainability seamlessly integrates with daily life. Copenhagen's cycling culture represents perhaps the world's most successful transportation revolution. Over 40% of residents commute by bicycle daily, supported by more than 400 kilometers of dedicated bike lanes. These aren't just painted lines on roads, they're sophisticated networks with traffic lights synchronized for cycling speeds, heated bike paths that remain ice-free during winter, and elevated cycling superhighways connecting suburbs to the city center. The city's commitment to green spaces astounds visitors. Parks, gardens, and green rooftops create a network of natural areas that regulate temperature, manage stormwater, and provide residents with peaceful retreats. Copenhagen's district heating system, powered primarily by renewable energy and waste heat recovery, efficiently warms nearly all buildings while dramatically reducing energy consumption. Copenhagen's harbor transformation tells another remarkable story. Once polluted and industrial, these waterways now host swimming areas where residents dive into clean water in the heart of the city. This achievement required decades of investment in water treatment and pollution control, demonstrating how cities can heal environmental damage while creating new amenities for residents. Now let's explore Amsterdam, Netherlands, where innovation meets practicality in extraordinary ways. This historic city has reinvented itself as a leader in circular economy principles, proving that old cities can adopt cutting-edge sustainable practices without losing their character. Amsterdam's waste management system operates like a finely tuned machine. The city has achieved recycling rates above 60% through comprehensive sorting programs, innovative collection methods, and strong community engagement. Underground waste collection systems in newer districts eliminate unsightly garbage bins while improving efficiency. Food waste becomes compost or biogas, plastic transforms into new products, and even textiles find second lives through creative recycling programs. Water management in Amsterdam showcases centuries of Dutch expertise applied to modern challenges. The city employs sophisticated systems to collect, treat, and reuse water at multiple levels. Green roofs and permeable pavements help manage stormwater while reducing flooding risks. Advanced water treatment facilities ensure that wastewater becomes clean enough to support aquatic ecosystems. Amsterdam's approach to urban mobility demonstrates how cities can reduce car dependency without sacrificing convenience. Beyond extensive cycling infrastructure, the city integrates electric public transportation, car-sharing programs, and strategic parking policies that encourage sustainable travel choices. Electric boats navigate the famous canals, while electric buses and trams provide clean public transportation throughout the metropolitan area. Singapore presents perhaps the most dramatic example of urban transformation. This island city-state has overcome severe resource constraints to become a model of sustainable urban development in tropical climates. Singapore's achievements seem almost magical when you consider the city's limited land area and lack of natural resources. Vertical farming initiatives in Singapore represent agricultural innovation at its finest. Multi-story growing facilities produce fresh vegetables using 95% less water than traditional farming while generating higher yields per square meter. These installations bring food production directly into urban areas, reducing transportation costs and emissions while ensuring food security for the growing population. Singapore's urban greening programs have earned the city its nickname as the Garden City. Strict regulations require new developments to incorporate green spaces, while existing buildings add gardens, green walls, and rooftop forests. The city's Park Connector network links green spaces throughout the island, creating corridors for wildlife and pleasant pathways for residents. Water independence represents one of Singapore's greatest sustainability achievements. The city-state has developed a four-pronged water strategy combining local catchment, imported water, recycled wastewater, and desalinated seawater. Advanced treatment facilities produce water so pure it exceeds drinking water standards, while comprehensive conservation programs ensure every drop counts. These leading cities demonstrate that renewable energy integration doesn't require massive disruption to urban life. Solar panels appear on rooftops, building facades, and even floating installations in harbors. Wind turbines, both large and small, generate clean electricity while becoming architectural features. Geothermal systems tap into Earth's natural heating and cooling, reducing energy demands for climate control. Smart grid technology allows these cities to optimize energy distribution, storing excess renewable energy during peak production periods and releasing it when demand increases. Battery storage systems, both centralized and distributed, provide backup power while stabilizing electrical grids. Energy-efficient building standards ensure that new construction minimizes power consumption through superior insulation, intelligent lighting systems, and advanced climate control. Green transportation initiatives extend far beyond cycling infrastructure. Electric vehicle charging networks make clean transportation convenient for residents who need cars. Public transportation systems increasingly rely on electric buses, trains, and even boats powered by renewable energy. Ride-sharing programs reduce the total number of vehicles needed while improving transportation access. Innovative mobility solutions include everything from electric scooter sharing to autonomous vehicle pilots that could revolutionize urban transportation. Cities experiment with car-free districts, congestion pricing, and transportation demand management programs that encourage off-peak travel and alternative routes. Waste management innovations transform urban metabolism from linear consumption to circular resource flows. Advanced sorting facilities use artificial intelligence and robotics to separate materials more efficiently than ever before. Organic waste becomes valuable compost or biogas through sophisticated processing systems. Construction debris finds new life in recycled building materials, while electronic waste yields precious metals and reusable components. Zero waste initiatives challenge cities to eliminate landfill disposal entirely. This ambitious goal requires comprehensive programs addressing packaging waste, food waste, and consumer behavior. Cities implement extended producer responsibility programs that make manufacturers accountable for product life cycles while encouraging designs that minimize waste generation. The benefits of sustainable cities extend far beyond environmental protection. Air quality improvements directly translate to better health outcomes, reducing respiratory diseases, cardiovascular problems, and premature deaths. Studies consistently show that residents of sustainable cities enjoy longer, healthier lives with lower healthcare costs and higher productivity levels. Green spaces provide mental health benefits that urban planners are just beginning to understand. Access to parks, gardens, and natural areas reduces stress, improves mood, and creates opportunities for social interaction. Children growing up in green cities develop stronger connections to nature and better environmental awareness that lasts throughout their lives. Economic opportunities flourish in sustainable cities as green technology sectors create high-quality jobs in everything from renewable energy installation to urban farming management. These cities attract businesses and talented workers who value sustainability, creating virtuous cycles of innovation and investment. Property values often increase in sustainable neighborhoods as residents recognize the long-term benefits of eco-friendly living. Sustainable cities demonstrate remarkable resilience during crises. Distributed energy systems maintain power during outages, while local food production provides security during supply chain disruptions. Green infrastructure helps cities adapt to climate change impacts, managing flooding, reducing heat island effects, and providing cooling during extreme weather events. The global movement towards sustainable cities gains momentum through knowledge sharing and collaboration between urban centers worldwide. International networks facilitate the exchange of best practices, while pilot programs test innovative solutions before widespread implementation. Cities learn from each other's successes and failures, accelerating the pace of sustainable urban development. Technology platforms enable cities to monitor environmental performance in real time, tracking everything from air quality to energy consumption to waste generation. This data-driven approach allows for rapid adjustments and continuous improvement while providing transparency for residents who want to understand their city's environmental performance. Financial mechanisms increasingly support sustainable urban development through green bonds, sustainability-linked loans, and innovative funding structures that reward environmental performance. These financial tools help cities invest in long-term sustainability projects that might otherwise be difficult to fund through traditional municipal budgets. You might wonder how individual actions can contribute to this urban transformation. The answer lies in understanding that sustainable cities emerge from the collective choices of millions of residents. Every decision to cycle instead of drive, to reduce waste, to support local businesses, and to advocate for green policies contributes to broader urban sustainability. Citizens can engage with local government to promote sustainable policies, from renewable energy standards to green building codes to transportation infrastructure investments. Community gardens, local recycling programs, and neighborhood sustainability initiatives create grassroots momentum that influences larger policy decisions. Consumer choices send powerful signals to businesses and policymakers about community values and priorities. Supporting companies with strong environmental commitments, choosing products with minimal packaging, and participating in sharing economy initiatives help create demand for sustainable alternatives. The transformation towards sustainable cities represents humanity's best hope for addressing climate change while creating communities where people can thrive. These urban centers prove that environmental responsibility and quality of life aren't competing priorities, they're complementary goals that reinforce each other in powerful ways. As more cities embrace sustainability, we're witnessing the emergence of a new urban paradigm that could define the 21st century. The cities we've explored today aren't perfect, but they're pioneering solutions that other communities can adapt and improve upon. They show us that sustainable urban living isn't just possible, it's happening right now, creating blueprints for a more resilient and livable future. The journey towards sustainable cities continues, driven by innovation, collaboration, and the growing recognition that our urban future depends on working with nature rather than against it. Whether you live in a major metropolis or a small town, these examples offer inspiration and practical ideas for creating more sustainable communities wherever you are.